Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. As you can see behind me, I've got a huge amount of Lego that I need to unbox. So this is all the things I've been buying over the past couple of weeks. A week or so ago, Lego had what I thought was a very good deal on Lego.com, and they had double insider points as well as a gift with purchase if you spent over £135. So as you can see, I went a little bit crazy, and there's 8 big Lego boxes there. There's a couple of smaller Lego boxes up there as well, and we've even got something from Amazon and from Argos as well. So that's come in a ready to ship box, so hopefully we won't have any issues with that. So I think I need to start getting into some of these and show you what I bought. Box number 1 then, and this is actually from Argos. I'm going to try and get through these as quick as I can, because I know I've got a lot to get into today. So first things first, Argos occasionally do have some very good deals which I'm tempted by. Let's get this box open. Okay, and it's on the side there, but that's the set there, that's the Pac-Man set. Just move the ready to ship box out of the way. So set number on this is 10323. This is a set that's currently down on the retirement list for 2025. Now I know it's only February, we've got a long way to go to the end of the year, things might change, but this is normally £230 I think here in the UK, and Argos had this at around about 30% off. I think they were £161, so very good price to start with. But I did also have some of my perks at work points to use as well. This is where I buy gift cards. It's a thing I've got with my work, so you might not be able to do it, but it's good for me, and I'd only got £6 on there, so it just reduced my price when I order my gift card. I use my points, and then that can go towards the sort of a further discount. So this actually cost me £151, so for a £230 set, I think that's pretty good. A set that I've not built, but I've only heard good things about this set. I think this will do very, very well. It's obviously got a feature here where the little Pac-Mans go around. You can turn a handle on the side, and there's a lot of good things about this set. I think there's all sorts of things. The ghosts at the top, they turn around as well. So there's all sorts of play features with this. It's a very nice little thing. And you even get a little minifigure at the bottom here, just to sort of show you the box there, with a sort of a small little sort of mini build there, a little sort of arcade replica as well, which I would assume fits within the Pac-Man. There's the original Pac-Man game. I'm old enough to remember those back in the day. It's a long, long time ago. So let's get into the next box then. So we'll have a look at this one here. This is from Lego.com, of course. Okay, so let me show you the gift with purchase. So this is one of the orders where I spent over £135. This was the gift with purchase at the time. I quite like this. It's the Tropical Rainforest Diorama. 40782 is the set number. I do like anything sort of botanical, anything like this. I think they're quite nice. Lego have done things in the past with Shops of the World and Houses of the World which weren't that well received. This is a similar line, but I have to say the spend threshold was a lot lower. I know the Houses of the World, it was £220 I think to get those, but £135 is a much lower threshold. As a result, this is kind of only selling for £20 to £25 on the aftermarket, but I still think it's quite a nice little set. And of course I did get double insider points with all of these orders as well from Lego.com, so that's basically 10% back at a later date. So I've got one big set and a small set. The small set was just to take me over the spend threshold, and it's this set here, the Creator Land Rover Classic Defender 40650. I like this set. I've built this myself. It's quite a nice little thing, and it goes quite well, of course, with the larger Land Rover as well, which is also retiring at the end of this year. But yeah, I like this. You get a little minifigure with it. $13.49 is the recommended retail price for these, and you can only, as far as I'm aware, pick these up from Lego stores and Lego.com, so they're quite hard to get hold of. It is supposed to be retired at the end of this year. I think you can buy 10 of these at the moment online from Lego.com, so you can get quite a few of these, but it was just a good thing to sort of build my price up to over £135. So what did I get? And it's a set that I don't have yet, and it's one that I'm really tempted to build. It's this here, the Viking Village. I like anything kind of old medieval. This is an idea set. Set number 21343 is the set number, 2,103 pieces. I like how this goes together. You get this whole sort of Viking village, which you can, and I think it's fairly modular as well. I think you can maybe take bits off, and I'm not quite sure actually, but regardless, it's quite nice. We've got all the little buildings in there. The only downside with this for me is you do only get 4 figures with with this for minifigures. I think this is available either from Smith's Toys or John Lewis, I can't remember. So you are likely to get some discounts on this. I did pay full price for this, which is £124.99, but of course I did get the gift with purchase and the double insider points as well, which is basically 10% off. But yeah, nice set this. As I said, don't have any of these. It is on the retirement list for 2025, so the chances are I'll be picking a few more of these up as the year goes on. So that's box number 1. Let's get into the next one. And box number 2, also from Lego.com. Okay, so same again. We have another one of the tropical rainforest promos, and we have another set here, which is something again. I just took it over to take it over the spend threshold because the set I bought again was £125. Now, made a bit of a mistake on this one. £13.49. This the Wally and Eve Brickhead 40619. I could have sworn this was retiring at the end of this year. They do keep changing the dates on this. I already placed my order when I sort of checked and realised it wasn't on the retirement list for this year. But never mind. I've still got this set. I have actually built this already, so there's no point in me building this. But the box quality is good. It is still a nice set to get. So I got myself one of those sort of by accident, really. So what was the set I got this time? It is different from the last one, and it is this set here. And again, this is the first time I've got one of these, and I do like the look of this set. It is set number 76440, the Tri-Wizard Tournament, The Arrival, obviously from Harry Potter. The main thing about this is you do get the big boat, the big ship, but also you get the carriage as well. And what I quite like about this is obviously it looks like a pirate ship. It is sort of a piratey type ship with the sails and everything like that. £125 here in the UK, so it's quite an expensive set for Harry Potter. I think this is also available somewhere like John Lewis or Smith's Toys. Probably Smith's Toys, this one, I can't remember. Again, it's on the retirement list for 2025, so it's another one I'm probably going to be picking a few of these up over time. Again, I did get my double insider points for that, so let's pop that there. Got a big pile of boxes there already of the larger sets. Let's get into the next Lego.com box. This is box number 3 from Lego.com, box 4 altogether. This is interesting. Look, it's actually resting on top there. So I hope the rest of the sets inside are okay. Maybe it just fell out. So there we go, another one of the promo sets. And I also got another one of the Land Rovers as well, which probably means it's another £125 spend threshold. It is, and it does mean I did get another one of the Viking Village set. So that's 2 of those that I've got so far with this particular haul. Let's pop that there. On to the next box. And this is box number 4 from Lego.com. Right, okay, so we have a slightly different order this time. So, of course, we've got the promo sets. That's number 4 of those I've got. Is that 4? And I also picked myself up 2 more of these. There we go, 2 more of those. Again, just to make my price, if I do like these sets, I think they're quite nice little things and quite nice sized boxes as well. But I also got myself one of these, and it's the Vespa. 40517 is the set number. Again, the larger scale blue Vespa is, I think, on the retirement list for this year. So this is a nice little addition to go with. This is at £8.99, and again, I think you can only get these from the Lego store and Lego.com. So it just sort of made my spend threshold just over the amount that I needed for this particular order. So it's a nice little addition there. So the big set this time, again, something I've not actually got yet. But it's a set I really like, and I'm again very tempted to build one of these myself. The telephone box, the Red London telephone box, again from Lego Ideas. 21347 is the set number, 1,460 pieces. This is £99.99 here in the UK. Again, I think you can get it from one of the other retailers. I can't remember which one it is, but I just like this. And also, what's interesting is you can, now if you're from the UK, you'll probably remember this, but there are 2 different sort of insides that you can play around with and have sort of a more 80s style phone box, phone in there, or you can have sort of the traditional sort of 50s and 60s phones. So it's quite nice that it comes with that sort of option there, and also there is a place as well, if you didn't know, you can actually put your mobile phone as like a mobile phone rest stand on this little section here where the picket fence is. So I just like how this all looks and goes together, so pleased to get myself one of those. Again, I am paying full price for all of these, but of course I am getting those double insider points and the gift with purchase every single time as well, which is starting to stack up quite nicely. Okay, so box number 5 from lego.com. Let's get it the right way round this time. There we are. Okay, so again, another one of the orders with a promo set. This time I did something slightly different because I'd noticed that they had these available from lego.com. Now, I'm assuming you can get these in Europe. I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but it's set 40220. These are the Creator London buses. This is a set that's down to, I think, retire this year. I know that there's quite a surplus stock of these. I know when I've been to airports and things in the past that there are loads of these in a lot of the airports, certainly at Stansted. Last year when I was in Stansted there were loads of these. These were £8.49 from lego.com, so I think that's a very good price, and these sell quite readily and quite easily at Lego shows because they're not really readily available to a lot of people. Now that people know they can get it from lego.com, they'll probably buy them themselves, but quite a nice little set this. I think it's quite iconic. I actually managed to get 4 of these. I think you're allowed to buy 5, but I only needed 4 to take my order above that certain threshold. 1, 2, 3, oops, and 4. So there are my 4. You know, you wait all this time for a London bus and then 4 come along at once. So there you go, that's my little joke for the day. So the big set that I got this time, oh look, there's actually 5. Tell the lie, 5 come along at once. I only thought I ordered 4, but there was 5 in there. Okay, so I ordered my maximum of 5 that I could. And to go, of course, with the theming of a red London bus, I also got another one of the telephone boxes as well. So yeah, again, £99.99 this set, and I've already got one of these, but it was just a good opportunity to pick another one of those up. Right, on to the 6th box from lego.com. Hate it when that happens. I made a right mess of that, but never mind. Let's get into the box and see what we've got. Okay. Interesting. So, another one of these. And we've also got another one of these, which is the Land Rover. And I got myself another one of the Vespers as well. And rather foolishly, I got myself another one of the Wally brickheads as well, even though it's not retiring. So these smaller sets are starting to pile up. I also managed to get this set here, and this is something I can only probably ever get one of, and it's a Sonic the Hedgehog set. It's called Bad Nilk, is that right? B-A-D-N-I-K, sorry, Bad Nick crab meat, whatever that means. Look, I like Sonic the Hedgehog, but I've never heard them called that before. Anyway, it's the crab from Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is something that you can only get via using your insider points. I think I needed to use 2,000-ish, 2,400 points, I think, to get this. So it's worth sort of about £12 to £15, something like that. But again, it was just something different, something unusual. I do occasionally like to use some of my insider points for getting some of these deals on unusual sets and things like that. Not sure whether this is still available. Have a quick look on in Lego Insiders and see whether it's still there. But just something a little bit different. And obviously I was able to add that to the rest of my order because I was placing an order at the same time. And I'm afraid it's a bit boring, but I've got another repeat set, and it's another telephone box. I do like my telephone boxes. This is probably one of my more favourite sets that are retiring at the end of the year. Quite a nice price point as well at £99.99, so £100. Again, you probably would be able to get that cheaper from other retailers. I think it is probably going to be on discount somewhere along the way, but I don't think it's going to be discounted too much. So, right, more from lego.com. Okay, it's a very similar to order to before. Obviously, we've got the promo set there. Running out of space. And we've got another one of these Creator Land Rovers. And we've got another one of the Harry Potter boat sets, as I call them. The Tri-Wizard Tournament, the Arrival set. So another one of those for $124.99. I'm also running out of space over there. Little bit of a reorganised behind me, as you can see, bigger sets over there, smaller sets there, and we're on to big box number 8 from Lego.com. Okay, so once again we have the promo set. However, this time we've got another big set in here, and it comes in its own ready-to-ship box. So there we have the ready-to-ship box. Let's get this open. There's a couple of tabs underneath here. And we have this fantastic set. Now, as much as I'd like to build the Viking village and the phone box, I really would like to build this. And this is set number 43242, and that is the Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is currently on the retirement list for 2025. I potentially think this might get extended because I think it's going to be a very, very popular set. But whilst it's on the list, I thought I would buy one of these and take advantage of the promos that they had. Obviously, it was double insider points in the promo. This is $189.99, so it's a little bit more expensive. Can't remember if this is available at other stores. I'll have to have a recheck. But I really like this set. I think it's got a lot going on. I think Disney and this kind of thing are always going to be very, very popular. I can't really ever see them doing something like a Snow White's and the Seven Dwarfs cottage ever again. Is that going to fall off? Yes. Right, so there is the set. Absolutely lovely thing here. And I think a few people did sort of complain when this first came out that the inside looks a little bit weird. You sort of have this open back section here, but obviously it's a play set, so obviously you're going to be able to get in. And I think the bedroom section, if I remember rightly, does that maybe come out? You can certainly get into it. You've got the 7 beds in there, and so a really, really nice set. Little thing about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, apparently Snow White woke up this morning and she was in bed feeling happy, and then Happy got out, and then, so she felt grumpy instead, but Grumpy didn't mind apparently. Right, so there is the Snow White set. Really nice set, this, I have to say. Of all the sets I've got today, this is probably one I'd probably like to build the most. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see whether I can resist or not, or whether I'm going to keep this all sealed up. So on to the next box. So we've still got Lego.com boxes. Now, interestingly, this one, as you can see, it's seen better days. It came like this. It's a little bit bashed in. I'm hoping that the contents inside are okay. Let's have a look first of all. So here is the promo set. Another one of these. There's a little bit of a crush on there. You can just see where the box has bulged at the back, but it's actually not that bad at all. Let's pop that there. And, oh God, been ordering more of these, so I've got another one of these, which is the Vespa, and I also got one of these, and this is the Spider-Man mask. And this is set number 76285. This is quite a nice set. Again, it's retiring at the end of this year. This sort of heads and helmet series do very, very well. Again, I'm not sure whether it will retire at the end of the year. This might be another one that might get taken off the list. But I think this is fairly hard to get. I think you can only really get it from Lego and Lego.com. There might be somewhere else you can get it from. Is it Very, perhaps, or somewhere like that? I can't remember. £60 is the recommended retail price. So, yeah, it's nice to get one of those. Now, as I was just checking the box there, I did see that the next set does look as though it's damaged, and this is very, very unusual from Lego.com for me, and it's slightly disappointing, but it's very, very squished, as you can see. So you can see the bottom of the box there. Oh, this is very, very disappointing. This is the first time in a long time I've had a damaged-ish box from Lego.com. It's got a bit of creasing. Obviously, this box, I think they just rammed things in and it just wasn't particularly strong. A bit disappointing. Look, it's not the end of the world. I mean, the box itself is relatively intact. There's no holes in it particularly. A little bit of creasing on there. You can just sort of see where it started to go through on the cardboard there. Can you see that? I don't know. But yeah, just a little bit squished at the bottom, so slightly annoying. 21342 is the set number anyway. This is the insects. Now, if you saw my video earlier in the year about sets that are retiring and whether I was going to buy any of them or not, this is one that I said I wasn't going to buy. buy. But then a few people said in the comments, actually, I quite like this set. It's unusual, it's different, and yes, it is very, very different. So I've ended up buying one of these. I probably will get more of these, especially because this box is a bit crushed. Yeah, Lego ideas, and who knows? I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this one. Half of me thinks who's going to want to build insects, but it's quite a nice set. It's quite colourful. The build looks quite good as well. So £70, though, £69.99. I think this again available from either John Lewis or Smith's. I think a lot of the exclusive sets are these days. Just a little bit disappointed with the box, but that is the first box I've had damaged from Lego.com in absolutely ages, so I probably shouldn't need to complain. So I know a lot of people will say send it back and all this kind of stuff, but I tend to find with Lego.com, because I buy such a lot of stuff, it's probably best not to alert them to the fact that you're buying lots of Lego, so just sort of keep quiet on that one. But we've got another one from Lego.com. This box looks as though it's survived a little bit better intact than the last one. So we have yet another one of these. I think that's 10 that we've got now of these. I think I bought too many. And we've also got some more of the Vespers. I do like those little Vesper sets. I think they're quite nice. So 2 more of those. And I've also got 2 more of these, which are the Spider-Man masks. Again, these you can only buy at the moment. I think you're limited to 3 from Lego.com. So, and Lego will probably change that later in the year. But I think while it's got quite a low amount that you can buy, you tend to find after 6 months these sort of levels reset themselves. So I'm hoping that I will be able to buy maybe more of these later in the year. But for now, I've got those 3 there. I've still got 2 more boxes to get into, believe it or not. But that's all of the Lego orders done. Now, this here came today, and this is from Cool Shop. And you may remember in my last haul that I did, I'd ordered 2 boxes of minifigures from Cool Shop, but all I got, 2 boxes of 36 that should have been, and all I got were 2 individual boxes of minifigures. They did refund me and they did sort it out. And then somebody flashed upon one of my notes saying, oh Ian, by the way, do you realise that Cool Shop have got these on at £92 again? So I placed an order for 1. I thought, surely they can't mess that up. It does look as though, or does feel as though, it is the correct amount. It should be 1 just sealed box of figures. So let's see what has arrived. If I can get into the box. It's very awkward to get into. I think I was going to rip the whole thing to pieces. Right, and there we have it. We have our full box. Now, it does look as though it's been opened at some stage. So, yeah, maybe we'll sort of get into that. But there is the box at the bottom. I think I will probably go through these and check these to make sure that there is 36 or 3 of each of the different ones, because the fact it looks as though it's been opened does sort of worry me slightly. So I will double check that. I do hope that all the figures are in there. If they're not, we'll have to wait and see whether I can complain or not, because they didn't say in the thing you were literally ordering a full box. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. There is the set number 71048, and it's a series 27 minifigures. Let me get one of them out for you, actually, because there we are. So there is the whole box set. So I will go through and scan all of these with the Brick Search app and just make sure that they are all the ones that should be in there. There should be 3 of each of all of the figures. Right. One final box to get into. And this is from Amazon. And this is my only order from Amazon in this particular haul. It's unusual because I normally buy quite a bit from Amazon. Okay, let's get rid of the paper. So we've got 3 of these. And again, it's another set I really, really like. It's the Piranha Plant. 71426 is the set number. The recommended retail price for these sets is $57.99 here in the UK. Amazon had them on for a while at $39.99. I think I'd ordered 3 in my previous haul as well. But what was interesting with this, I'd had some more of my Quidco money mature on one of the cashback sites, so I had another £30 off on this. So that basically meant that my my buy-in price for these were just under £30 each for a nearly £60 set, so almost half price. And again, this is down to retire at the end of this year. Again, I'm not 100% convinced this one will, but we'll have to wait and see. But if it does retire, I've got 3 more of them, which is fantastic, and I have built this myself. But it's a great set. It looks fantastic when it's done. It always reminds me a little bit of Little Shop of Horrors, if you know that film. So all the boxes are in pretty good condition. So that is everything. I've got a load of stuff there. I'm going to try and reorganise everything so you can see everything in one shot. So the good news is, and I've just gone through the box of minifigures, and they are all there. There are 3 of each. Particularly, I was after the Wolfman with a wolf. So there is my Brick Search app. There is the scan code there, and I think if I get those close enough. There you go. You can see there's 2 of them anyway. There's definitely a third one in there in the bottom of the box. So just to show you how that all works. So yeah, that is my box of figures. So really, really pleased. A little bit concerned when I saw they'd been opened, but they are all there. I've checked through every single one of them. We've basically got 3 of each, which is fantastic. There we have it. That is everything I bought for this Lego haul, and it really was a big Lego haul. Probably one of the biggest Lego hauls I've done in monetary value in one go. Obviously, I paid full price for a lot of things because they're from Lego.com, and I know what you're saying. You're buying things far too early. Things aren't retiring for a while yet, but I know. But it was double insider, and I do like that promo set as well. I think sort of to get £20–25 on a set when your spend threshold is 135 or just a little bit more, I think was quite good. And I think the reason why I went for a lot of sets that I did was I was trying to get sets for as close to 135 as possible, and then topping it up with some of the smaller creator sets as well, so I wasn't spending too much to get that promo. As a result of that, I've got a load of insider points now, which is fantastic. I'm saving those for a special thing later on next month, so I'll probably tell you all about that when I actually spend those points. But I'm really pleased with some of the sets I've got. Obviously, we've got 10 of these promo sets. I know a lot of people on the sort of chats that do Lego investing don't particularly like the set, didn't even bother going for this particular wave of promos. I think it was really the double insider points that spurred me over to get them, and I obviously had a bit of money to spend as well. Pleased to get some new sets which I've not got yet. I mean, I kind of want to build them all. There's the phone box. I've got 3 of those. We've got 2 of the Harry Potter Triwizard chips, 2 of the Viking villagers. We've also got the Snow White and a Pac-Man as well. All the boxes were okay, apart from this one here, which was the insect box, which is probably my least favourite of all of them. I am on the fence with that one, but the price point was perfect, so I could sort of make my spend threshold over 135. I also managed to get myself 3 of the Spider-Man, 3 of the Piranha Plants, and loads of little sets as well, and I even mistakenly got a couple of the Wally brickheads, which aren't retiring, so they'll probably just go in a box somewhere in my attic, and I'll forget about those and for a rainy day. But yeah, loads and loads of sets. How much did I spend for this haul? Too much. I spent a total of £1,765.90. Ouch. Yes, there were a few little discounts in there. Obviously the Piranha Plants were discounted. I've also got the minifigures as well. They're just out of shot. They're just here. They wouldn't fit on top, so it's nice to know I've got a full box of those as well, so we got those there as well. But all together, there weren't a lot of discounts in there this particular trip. Oh, and I did also get the Pac-Man reduced as well by quite a bit from Argos, didn't I? Mustn't forget about that. But that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this, my first mega haul of 2025. I'm sure there are going to be plenty more to come as the year goes on. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. That's always much appreciated. Well over 7,000 subscribers now, so thank you to everybody that's subscribed to the channel. It really is much appreciated. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.